Golden State is getting grayer. We need to get ready for this major demographic challenge headed our way. For the first time in our history, older Californians will outnumber young children. Over the next decade, our statewide senior population is projected to increase by 4 million. In 25 years, it's going to double, and more than half will require some form of long-term care. Growing old knows no boundaries. Aging doesn't care what race you are, your economic status, whether you're single or you have family support. It's time for a new master plan on aging in California.
Marin is the oldest county in the Bay Area, and the fastest growing segment of the population is over 85 years of age. Behind closed doors in Marin County is a growing population that is slipping deeper into poverty. 7,000 older adults over the age of 65 are living in poverty. As more and more people reach retirement, less than half of them have any retirement income, and 24% have no Social Security income. In order for us to provide a future that is safe, vibrant, and affordable for the older adults in our community, there are 3 key issues that need urgent attention: affordable housing, isolation and loneliness, and access to long-term care. Our current healthcare model and supportive services are simply not designed to serve the increasing older adult population. Without a change, Medicare and Medicaid will be inadequate to meet the needs of the aging American population. Dr. Joanne Lynn is one of the country's leading geriatricians who is spearheading healthcare reform for older adults. She is advocating for a new model of care where housing and social services are as much a part of healthcare as traditional medical services.
People have the sense that an affluent community can solve its problems just by buying their way out, but it actually creates a whole set of very difficult dynamics. In general, there won't be as much family there because people had to move away. There won't be as many people available to hire to bring in because, again, they can't afford to live there either. So you have people who are, in a sense, land rich and cash poor. They may own a house that when it goes to sell will sell for a great deal, but they can't actually live in it because their income is not enough to buy the necessities of daily care.
My landlord started making changes and raising rent. I was on disability then, and I said, wow, I need to find a place. Rents are so high. We're one check away from being homeless.
I'm here by myself most of the day, so I'm here watching TV.
Research has shown that loneliness is closely linked to early mortality and has just as much effect on a person's health as smoking up to 15 cigarettes a day or consuming 6 alcoholic drinks a day. Older adults who are isolated are at an increased risk of depression and dementia. It is human connection that is the central ingredient for quality of life. And the need for connection transcends age. So what is it that determines how healthy we can be in our older age? Most often we think it's a combination of good genetics combined with how readily we can access medical services. But that's only 40% of the picture.
You can't actually do medical care without housing and food and transportation. And so now that we have very large numbers of people coming in, this whopping disproportion means that we spend, as a country, very little on supportive services and enormously on medical care. So with a sweep of my pen, I can write for a $100,000 drug, and it actually will get paid for and delivered. But I can't write for supper.
Healthcare is having access to transportation, being able to eat healthy food regularly, having a safe place to live in our community, and maintaining social relationships and friends. Being able to care for the health of our older adults in Marin by providing all those services under one roof is Whistle Stop's vision. This is the Healthy Aging Campus. Imagine a building that has 66 new homes, where every single one of them is an affordable unit. Imagine that campus is situated right in the middle of downtown San Rafael, and it is built as a car-free community, the first in San Rafael. And underneath is an integrated care center that provides multiple services, not just for the residents, but for the whole older adult population in the surrounding area. And there is a community center where folks can share stories and learn new things. And a cafe to nourish them and fulfill their social needs. Whistle Stop has partnered with Eden Housing, a local nonprofit that has been creating affordable homes and vibrant communities for over 50 years throughout the Bay Area, for people like Alice and Irene.
For me, home is love. It's just like my own family, just building that relationship with one another. That's what we've developed here, a community and a family.
I love it here. Everything's close by, bus stop, right here in front, groceries.
It's just been much, much easier on us living here. Everything is so convenient.
Having a home in the heart of the community that we've lived and worked in, remaining connected to our neighbors and friends, makes life so much easier and richer. But coping with multiple medical issues can be very complex. And that's why Whistle Stop is building an integrated care center that can serve the whole community's needs as well as the residents living above it.
I have 5 doctors in 5 different locations.
Having an integrated care center would help serve folks like Jimmy or Ed, who is a participant at an integrated care center similar to the one Whistle Stop is building. In just one visit, he can access multiple services like chronic disease management, behavioral health, vaccination, podiatry, ophthalmology, physical and occupational therapy, medication management, and other support services that improve independent living in the home.
If she needs to be seen by a doctor, she has a doctor here. They provide transportation, a warm meal. They have interpreters. My mother does not speak English. Having the opportunity to have those needs covered change our lives.
We must find a way to care for the whole person so that we can place fewer burdens on families and re-engineer the system to give us all what we want and need as we age at a cost we can actually afford.
And they care about us. And that's what makes a big difference. We're not just another patient that's coming in. I don't have to worry about anything.
Add in the benefits of a vibrant community center, outdoor spaces for fresh air, and a cafe, all under one roof, and we can feel sure that we are helping those that made our community what it is today.
The aging of America is a thoroughly predictable phenomenon. We know what we face. We know how to fix it so that people can count on living well. We just need to really build the will and the excitement to make it happen. Whistle Stop's new building and center will function as a model for others to watch that we can learn from and replicate across the country.
Whistle Stop is a trusted community partner in Marin for over 65 years and is stepping into a leadership role now because it is time for a community-based solution to this growing community crisis. Please, join us in creating this innovative landmark where we can say thank you to the teachers, to the civil servants, and to the business owners of yesterday by helping build the healthy aging campus today.